we've played our little part in helping that growth as well. When you're in need of your heat pumps, air conditioning, filtration, ventilation, you name it, it's Judd Refrigeration. All right, ready to rock indeed. On with more 8 to 11 years Grand Prix. Look at it, the world of 65s. Look at the tiny rockets. How good are they going? Hey, I think when we first had our 65s on the track, did we have 6, maybe 7 entries? Look at somebody caught up badly from the start. It's a disappointment, but there they are away. The tiny pocket rockets. If ever, for those of you here today, want to get a name and want to lock and load, this is a little class to think about and think, wow, who's a little rider that we could get behind and really follow them with interest, because these are the riders of the future, no two ways about it. Oh, it's Nate. It's the Northern man. It's Nate Hewlett out there. Good work by Nate on that, number 12, right, the Whangarei man on the Northern Power Sports Alpine Star Bell helmets, 100% Asia Logging Racing, along with Canterbury Biltong and Supplements Direct. So well done, Nate Hewlett, and going for it there at the moment. So Force of the North campaigner coming back at you, and he got the whole shot and out there to lead him in the early stages. Good work. Oh, wicked, absolutely wicked. This is one of the riders to redefine the record books, folks. So won the Australian Championship against all the Aussies last year, went to America and won the greatest. Loretta Lynn's the biggest amateur event in the world. You could call him the world-class leader. I'd love to see him right now in a World Championship 65cc field and see how the rest of the world can line up. Yeah, there might be some riders out of Europe that we haven't seen that could better him, but I tell you what, if he's the best in America, if he's the best in Australasia, he's got to be a hot act, so arguably could be one of the best in the world. The number 26 for Nico Verhoeven on the CML KTM New Zealand, Makita, Tamer, Holeshot, Guts Racing, JT Sprockets, O'Neill with Pirelli Visa Drainage, along with SP Tools, Power Parts Depot, along with Moto Muck and Cody Cooper Coaching. Yes, indeed, folks, the 40-year-old hero, Cody Cooper, turned coach after many, many, many years a superstar. First saw him, I think when I first saw Cody, he was 8 years of age. And here we are with all of those years on to see what an incredible rider he's become. So bring it on, Cody. Wishing you all the very best for here tomorrow. And, of course, a redefined man on board with the new Gas MC450 as well. So a brand new bike. He's never been at Woodville with one of these weapons before. So we look out for him to be a star of our lineup. So looking forward to that. Cody Cooper now doing his coaching as well. So shout out to Coops, doing a great job there. And why are people going to Cody Cooper Coaching? Well, you know, Coops is all the proof in the world that you can still be a top-flight, world-class motocrosser at 40 years of age. His aptitude, his attitude, his due diligence, just everything he does is absolutely meticulous and absolutely superb. And for a man who's not taken on an academic role in his life at all, he's just turned into this incredible people person for coaching. So check it out, Coops Coaching, Mr. Cody Cooper. All right, here we go, 26 and up and charging at the moment. Look at that, doing it all right there. The poise, the balance, he's got it all ways as he goes flying. 26 out there. Nico Verhoeven. Now along with 44 up here at this time, changes in there for Henry Miller. There's Nate trying to get up on the inside, Nate Hewlett. So here's the charge on. Think it could be a change coming up. Oh, looking. He's under pressure. He's proved to be good enough before, but he may be under threat there. I'll tell you what, the 44 of Matamat is Henry Miller getting the better of him. But there we go, 26. So there's Nico out in front. He's smoked. He's gone. He's busted it. He's out there in a huge advantage. But now looking back for the next battle. And there it is, 44 with Henry. But now here we go with the 12 of Nate. And looking back for letter E this time and going to 1-1-2 next up for Whakatane's Finn Baker. 24 up then to Charlie. And looking out to the 3-7-1 of Jack Bevington, the man from Morrinsville on that Husqvarna TC 65. Do a shout out for young George Scott here at the moment, folks. He's on the my apologies, D&G Carpentry unforeseen pro-life tiling supported bike. He's just turned 8 years of age. So if you call this an 8 to 11, that means you're a 9-year-old, a 10-year-old, 11. He can be in this class in 4 years' time. He will undoubtedly be the youngest rider out there because 8's the youngest years. He did not want to continue in mini motocross. He wanted to get on the big track. He wants to get out and join it. And for little George, his father David was an incredible rider in his day, and along with David's sister Nikki, they really defined it. Nikki was arguably in the forefront of junior girls motocross, a number of years ago, probably politely say 20 years ago. So the Scott family were incredible. So here's the next generation. Of course, Nikki now married to world's best commentator Paul Malin, and of course we've had Paul and Nikki here at Woodville a few years ago. And also from the point of adding to that story, that of course Colleen and late Dad were also key people in our sport as well. So very special to see, and a shout out to the Scott family. So go little George out there, the next generation. Well, as soon as we wrap with round number 2, of course, we're into our third and final round of racing today, which I mean podium time up here. So good opportunity where we start to do some interviews and find out who are our stars of the day, and maybe some of those that'll go on to be stars of the future. Maybe it's the next generation. With 3 years of no Woodville, we've certainly been hanging out for this day, that's for sure. had the opportunity. We last year, of course, it was the flood, so by this time we were still cleaning up the mess. We'd only about now, I think, we were actually leaving the site. We'd been going for almost 12 hours at that point to evacuate everybody and got everybody out safely after the floods of anniversary weekend 2023. The year before that was killed by COVID, and Brad and I came over for a ride on our motorbikes, and we actually came into the Woodville track just to say we were here on the day. So we carried on, went for a ride out in the beautiful Tararua country, and still did something to say that we were out on a motorbike that day. All right, 26-26, there he goes, all the day and all the way, Mr. Nico Verhoeven. So great work, Nico. Amazing. What superlatives can you use? Yo, 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 go Nate, go Nate. There's the number 12, Nate Hewlett. Hey, you better start to keep your eye on some of these Northland names. How cool these kids will be, I'm sure, part of the lineup, hopefully, as we rock into King of the North in April. Yeah, that'll be great. 44 out there then to Henry. Looking to Charlie on the far side, 112. There's our letter E as well. Go Mason, thank you. And 371 for Jack also. We're doing our same bit of maintenance there across the start. Well, there's somebody's what they call the roll-offs, which are blowing out. So what happens to roll-offs? That's a plastic film that the riders can activate and give them some clear vision in front of them each time they activate the button or pull on the little string. And what happens is that sometimes they literally break apart, and you see a lot of plastic film dangling around behind the helmet. So there's just another example. It's just a matter of going back. Generally, you have to throw that film away, but you can get another one and lock it, unload it, ready to go for another race after that. Judd Refrigeration, your heat pump, air conditioning, ventilation, cool rooms, freezer rooms, chillers. They do it all. Milk VAT refrigeration experts, along with free quotes, finance available, quality brands and specialised technicians. Gotta love them. That is JRL, Judd Refrigeration Limited.co.nz.